Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be going to the midterm. Then we're going to go, sorry, everything's gone a bit to pot here. Then we're going to go to the midterm. Then we're going to hit up the long term. Once we're done with the long term, we're going to be hitting up a bit of Bitcoin dominance, bit of fear and greed index, and then you know what time of the part of the show is. It's my altcoins of the day. It's where I showcase 3 altcoins to you. Today, my 3 altcoins that I have chosen today is Ethereum, Binance Coin, and XRP. And also, we're going to be touching on the altcoins of the day from yesterday to see how they've got on as well. The altcoins of the day from yesterday, if you guys are new to the channel and you're unfamiliar, they are VeChain, Theta Token, and Luna. And then we might even touch on the altcoins of the day from the previous day. And those are XMR, Solana, and Rune, just to see how those are going on. But without further ado, let's get straight into it here. And let's talk about Bitcoin here on I think it's the 18-hour or the 1 hour. The 1 hour. Let's talk about it on the 1 hour on the short-term time frame. As you can see here, parallel channel we've been a part of. I think YouTube are telling me my stream is buffering and not going well. Great start. I managed to fix my camera, so I'm in like HD now or whatever it is. So yeah, hopefully it's working okay. Shout outs coming in the chat straight away. We got 7. We got Bitcoin beats coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, broski. Hope you're having a good day. Mindless musician, where Lambo? Morning, bros. When Maserati, morning Chester, says Neelesh. Nice to see you on the stream there, Alexander, as well. I say, when McLaren's 720S. That's what I say, and you will have to excuse me. I got a really pretty bad sore throat, so it's not going to be the longest stream in the world. Probably not the most energetic stream in the world either. I do have a cup of tea to keep me going. Just a bit of warmth to soothe the throat, because water, H2O, ain't going to cut it today. Bitcoin B says it's fine for him. Hopefully that's okay. I hope it's probably just YouTube. Bitcoin Beats, as soon as you left the house, I don't know what happened, but the Wi-Fi has just fallen off. Like, it doesn't work at all. It just doesn't work. It's dreadful. We're meant to have fiber, and it's honestly dreadful. Anyway, let's get into Bitcoin right now. I'm going to roll the sleeves up because this is going to get good. Bitcoin right now on the hourly, as you can see, parallel channel to the upside. We did actually come down and we did start to break this. Currently we're on a retest here, guys. We are on a retest of Bitcoin on the shorter term time frame in a pretty big downtrend, coming through, invalidating any higher lows that we have, continuously setting lower highs here. Very bearish on the short term time frame, very bearish indeed. Probably some sort of falling wedge pattern coming through there. Didn't quite account for that on my on my TA, but my pre-TA. Yeah, a little falling wedge pattern around that sort of zone there, so I would be looking for a top side of that around the 200 EMA and also the 55 coming down as well, and that's going to be sat around that 45,600, as well as coming up and having that retest of this parallel channel coming through here. We could actually see a rejection, a reversal coming through from that. But with that being said, guys, the position that I would be looking for here, obviously we're coming through for this retest, and you guys know that I thrive on the retest. Yeah, I didn't account for my throat being this bad on stream, but we will power through. Not good, not good. Alexander, the wettest letters in the bottom of the fridge. Yeah, that's one of mine and my brother's really insults we call each other. If anyone doesn't want to go out drinking or something like that, don't be a wettest letters in the bottom of the fridge. So yeah, as you can see here, coming on the retest. You know I thrive for the retest, guys. I will be looking for some sort of, probably a little scalpy, swingy short coming down here once we clear this horizontal point here. I would be looking to come down and short this zone, probably only around a 2% down to this this previous high low here, because I do see us actually having a nice bounce point there. If we do bounce there, great. If we can resume the upwards momentum, that'd be very good, and actually break this falling wedge pattern to the upside. Usually happens. That would be very, very good if that was to happen indeed. But we need to take into account, guys, the long term right now, totally threw off there. The long term right now on the weekly, we need to see this candle close red. Whether the price action is going to stay pretty much where it is, you belong in the salad, you wet lettuce. As you can see here, this if we do, like, say, end the weekly candle here, that's absolutely fine as long as we get a red candle here, guys. If we're seeing four greenies in a row, we can't be having 4 greenies in a row without some sort of correction coming through there. The last time we did this was in the previous bull run coming up here. Granted, we did have 6, 7 in a row, but they're not as girthy as usual thing there, Bitcoin Beats. They're not as big as these candles that we are coming through here, right? And when we do see these huge, really bullish candles coming through, we're likely to see a big sort of retracement coming through there. And at this point in time, guys, that's around 28% for that move there. And look, where are we? We're not even 8%. We're not even 8%. We haven't even had the weekly close yet. So it's all independent on the weekly. And we definitely need a red candle here, guys. So just prepare for that to come through and have this downtrend actually play out for a bit longer. I don't think, with or without dressing, I don't think we're going to be I don't think we're going to be banging it to the moon absolutely anytime soon, because as I was saying a second ago, we've got lower highs being set from this previous high point here, and they're literally not being invalidated. We're coming up. We're not even getting to them there, guys, so that's not bullish at all. That is continuously setting bearish chart patterns. It's looking pretty rough, I must say, on the shorter term time frame. And also, it is looking rough on the midterm, which I will get to. Just kind of have a bit more tea. Oh, my throat is so bad. Right. Anyway, so yeah, this would be the short position I would be looking for here. And I would probably be taking profit probably around that 1.37 sort of zone there. Probably a lump of profit, and then see if we can get a nice wick down to this this previous higher low point coming through here. Because that is going to be the dominant resistance point there. Now, guys, sorry, the dominant support point. If we do lose this zone, if we lose this higher low point coming through here, that's going to mean that we're going to be breaking to the lower side of this falling wedge pattern, which to start off with, we're going to be looking for some sort of measure move to go off. It's probably not going to play out, guys, but to go off in terms of getting a bit more information, right? We've got the volume weighted ATR band as well. Dominant horizontal from a higher low point here as well there at 43K. So 43K, really, this is the sort of... It's lagging like crazy. This is the zone that I really would be watching for a bounce point if we do see imminent dumpage coming down, right? If we do lose this 43,925 and have the continuation of this downtrend. And at this point in time, guys, it is looking pretty rough indeed. And at the end of the day, we're Wednesday in the week? Are we Wednesday? Yes, we're Wednesday. So Wednesday, I didn't do the weather. Wednesday, 16 degrees, mostly cloudy in England. And it's summer. No, but yeah, as I said, we're Wednesday here, and on the weekly chart here, we've still got literally like 4 more days to hold up where we are, or go lower and see this red candle actually see a nice retracement coming through there. Granted, I think if we do get a red candle here, the following week will be bullish. That's going to be very nice to see. As you can see, we're just validating what's gone on in the last 4 weeks there, because we did pump literally, let's do a percent here. It's ridiculous. 65% near enough. Crazy stuff. For one asset to pump 65% in the space of 4 weeks, it's totally unhealthy. It's totally unhealthy, and we need corrections. Just going on basic TA knowledge there. Oi, Savaloy coming through there, Gordon. Not Portman with or without dressing. Grant you a wish. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. Hope you're having a good day. Alexander, I like that one. The last bit of bread in the loaf. Don't be the last bit of bread in the loaf. Crappy English summer. Yes, exactly. Good morning, Mr. Miles, to you there, sir. I don't usually drink tea on stream, so apologies if it's unprofessional. But I do have a really bad throat, so I need the hot liquid to soothe it. So yeah. Anyway, this is Bitcoin right now. Coming through there, we did just discuss that. We're literally looking for, we're converging coming through on the MACD. Not a big uptrend, as you can see, pretty bad. I would be looking for some sort of bearish crossover to come through here. We were discussing this potential cycle coming through if we were going to see a reversal in the trend yesterday, but no, that didn't happen. The momentum in terms of the uptrend didn't quite get there, so we couldn't really plot in a proper reversal from that point there. But hey, it's always good to weigh up the options and see if we can get that. And hey, this line is still there at the end of the day. If we do see insane pumpage to the upside, we've got a nice point of resistance there that we can be referencing. I vote that you change your name to Crypto Chesty. Probably not. Maybe Crypto Hairy Chesty. Oh God, what have I started? Right, so yeah, that's what we'd be looking for. Currently, we were converging a second ago, but now we're diverging here on the MACD, looking for the bearish crossover to come through. In terms of a downtrend cycle that we could be looking for, maybe something along the lines of this coming through there. Any other high points that we could be referencing? Probably not as of yet. Maybe a pretty dominant horizontal, as you can see here. This is the pretty correlative point that all these trends actually fizzle out on. So that's definitely some information that we could be using there on the shorter term time frame, just to see what's good if we do see this cycle actually play out here in terms of this downtrend continuing on the shorter term time frame there. Now, The RSI coming through there, we've also got the same sort of scenario coming through there. On the RSI, no real main divergences as we can see there. Nothing really going on to give us a real indication of what's actually happening here. No, nothing really going on. If we do come down here, right? If the price is to come down to this sort of zone here, and we are not going to come as lower on the RSI, then we could be looking at some sort of bullish divergence coming through there, as this would correlate pretty well with like so, right? But at this point in time, there's no sort of divergences that I can see that are jumping out of me. Crypto hairy chesty. Brilliant. Let me just have a look at the chat there, because it's popping off here. We got 23 watches, 8 likes, amazing stuff there, guys. And if you turn that thumbs up blue, that would be amazing. What's going on here? So we've got, I expect all Brits drink tea. Thank you for reinforcing my stereotypes. Not all of us, actually. Quite a few of us drink coffee. I don't personally. I'm a tea man. Coffee makes me just bounce off the walls, and I'm not about that life unless I'm on a night out. Pat says, hey Chester, how are you doing? I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Can you add KSM to your list, please? Yes, I can for you, Pat. I can. Not a problem. Not a problem there. Obviously, after I get through my altcoins of the day from today and yesterday, and that is the 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you guys today. If you did miss it, is Ethereum, Binance Coin, and XRP, because there's some interesting stuff happening there. And also, we've got our altcoins of the day from yesterday, and that's VeChain, Theta, and Luna to get through as well. And KSM is next on the list, and first on the list for you there, Pat. Is Vazop, I hope that's how you say it. Morning, fella. How's the week been? It's been all right. It's been all right. I'm coming down with an illness, but we're getting there. We're pushing through. Got a bad throat. I'm still gymming, so it should be filtered out in the system within a few days. So yeah, that's the idea, unless it's COVID, but it's not COVID. Fingers crossed, eh? Good day, Chester and all. Greetings from the beach, says Joseph. Should we all just raise our middle finger to Joseph? Only playing, Joseph. Have a good time on the beach, man. Nice to see you watching me there. And enjoy the sun if it is sunny there. Maybe for OnlyFans, he can keep that. I will never start an OnlyFans. +1 for coffee, but still drink tea. Yes, sir. I know quite a lot of coffee drinkers out here. And I only drink coffee, lol. I heard some stat the other day that coffee is like one of the most consumed things in America or something, like on par with water. Like it's mad. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I did hear some sort of add Unilayer to your list. Qcoin chart. Oh, we got a Qcoin chart from Crunchy Wish. Unilayer. Do you know the code for that, bro? Just so I'm not typing in random things. Mr. Miles really wants to see my feet. Okay. I'm drinking ginger tea here, Optimus says. Honestly, I've never tried that. I'm more of a chamomile tea before bed sort of guy. Like a green tea at lunchtime. Bro, you've been ill a bit recently. Sort out that vitamin regimen. Honestly, I'm big on my vitamins and my veg and all that stuff. It's just because I work very, very hard, and I gym every single day. So it's obviously just tiredness. But this is obviously just an effect of speaking on camera every day. Like it does tire your throat out. So I'm all good, man. I'm all good. I gained 1,088, says Green Goblin. Nice to see you on the stream, Green Goblin. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, man? On the dip, nice stuff. Oh, come on, mate. I'm not teasing, just saying hi. I'm joking, Joseph. You're cool, man. Holding 3,088. Nice, bro. 3,500. But yeah, anyway, let's get straight onto crypto right now. We can see a bit of a correlative pattern actually coming through from this zone. As you can see here, Viva La Resistance playing out here on the RSI. So this could be a point of convolence. This could be a... I'll send pics of the sea in the group chat later. Yeah, bro. Let's do that. And if anyone wants to see the pictures of the beach from Joseph in the community, then the link is in the description if you want to join it. Nice, tightly knitted community. Very nice indeed. Everyone's happy. Everyone's doing TA. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, this would be a break point for the RSI coming through for Bitcoin here on the shorter term time frame. Currently sat at 45.17. If we can break that, then it is going to be looking progressive to the upside. But yeah, this would be a point to watch actually in terms of a resistance point to see if we are going to play out this trend coming through there. But yeah, it's pretty much the short term of Bitcoin done there. So yeah, we'll just we'll scrap that. We'll scrap that for now, and we'll just see what's good. I did want to touch quickly on... Oh, no. Nope, don't want to be touching that. I just want to touch quickly on the measure move down from this rising parallel channel, right? the measure move down from the retest, which we are currently looking for, that's going to bring the price all the way down to 42,549. And guys, I just don't want you to just rule this out. As you can see, huge wick there, nice level of support. I don't want you to rule it out that this is not going to happen, because it could happen. So just be prepared, guys, just because 42,000 here, even on the weekly here, it's looking very, very attractive for us to come down and then bounce back up in terms of like a retest, and as well on the daily for a nice correlative uptrend to come through there, to come down to this point here, and then have the continuation to the upside. It's going to be looking very, very healthy, right? So yeah, 42,247 is a point to be watching there. How did you grow your beard? How did your beard grow out so fast? It grows fast, man. It's a fast growing beard. I have to trim it quite a lot, actually. It's a bit annoying. but hey, at least it's a full beard, right? Apart from that, I've got like a patch there that doesn't grow. It's a bit dead, but it is what it is. But it is two-tone as well, different colors and all that stuff. Found a black hair in it the other day. Crazy. Anyway, rising wedge pattern coming through. We know these usually break to the downside here, guys. So we need to take into consideration the possibility of us breaking to the downside. Now, we were talking yesterday about, there's quite a lot of things to cover here on the midterm here. We were talking about this this lovely parallel channel here coming through on the midterm, coming through here for Bitcoin. We were looking at some sort of measure move to the downside there. Let's get a little measure move drawn there. Let's see what's good. See what's good. See the correlative point here. We haven't really had a retest coming through. Near enough flirted with the 55 there. Not quite a retest of the lower side of this horizontal of the parallel channel there, but we dumped nonetheless, right? We're currently being held up by this the bottom side of this rising wedge pattern. And if we do look at the support levels from that, we've obviously got a nice point of support there, lovely level of support there, and also we are forming another level of support there. So let's not rule out the chance that we could actually come back up and recover. But I would be looking at a bit of like a squeeze. Not a short squeeze, but a squeeze between the lower side of this parallel. Let me get rid of this for now. The lower side of this parallel channel here, and also the lower side of this rising wedge pattern as well. There could be a little bit of a squeezing point there coming through in terms of the price action before we look at and find some sort of breakout pattern there. But at this point in time, we are being held up by this rising wedge. If we are going to be losing this and breaking it to the downside, we could be looking at some sort of measure move looking like so, right? Going on the previous downtrend here, guys, top to bottom, it's going to be looking like so, right? And that's obviously around, it's going to be around a 7% gain there. If that is going to be a short position that we are going to be, well, obviously nothing I say is financial advice, guys, that I am going to be jumping into. Obviously do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. 16 likes as well, killing it, guys, today. The beard does grow if you don't shave it, Joe. I don't know if you like Joe or Joseph, but that kind of just slipped out there, man. Yeah, yeah, the beard does grow, man. It's I do like it as well, but sometimes it can get too long. I would never shave it all off. Never. I look about 14. I have a good skincare routine. Anyway, parallel channel to the downside, right? We got a measure move coming through like so. Bang, definitely something to look out for. Price target for that if you did short from this zone. To be honest, I would have probably taken all of my profit right now, just because we do have this the lower side of this parallel channel as well. Now, let me jump to the RSI, just because we were talking about this yesterday, this very, very correlative point on this line. I said, guys, you need to be watching this zone. You need to be watching for a rejection. What happened? We goddamn rejected, right? We goddamn rejected from that zone, and that's obviously seen the light. Let me zoom in a bit so it's a bit more visually appealing for you, ladies and gentlemen and preferred pronouns out there. Let me zoom right the way in here. As you can see here, I mean, it's just gonna mess around with it. As you can see here, we did come up for that retest. As you can see, banged it to the top side here, saw the Viva La resistance play out, and boom, huge dumpage coming through there. Absolute mega. I shouldn't probably do that with my throat. But yeah, huge dumpage coming down. I just wanted to talk about this quickly for the new guys on this channel here. Viva La resistance along this line is very, 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 very strong and very, very correlative. As you can see, huge resistance playing out all the way back from December 2020 there. Huge resistance playing out there. So we do know we've been using this for quite a while, since I started my my YouTube account in when did I start? Like 3 months ago. I can't remember the date now, but as I was saying here, guys, this is definitely a point to be watching here, because the history prevails, right? And as you can see here, we did see that actually play out pretty strongly yesterday, and it did correlate very, very well with this dump. Currently we Currently, we were talking about this bearish divergence for quite a while here. As you can see, top side of this wedge, we're going on yellow lines here, guys. I do my divergences in yellow, so it's more visually appealing for you guys out here. So yeah, as you can see here, we do have a bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI, and also another one coming through here on the MACD there. Bang, we have banged it down from there. So I still would expect to come lower if these divergences are going to be playing out. And also, we are below this zone now. But with that being said, if we do actually see dumpage coming through now, we're going to get to that oversold sort of stage, right? The oversold sort of stage, the oversold storage stage. And that's going to be around that 43,365. So if this downtrend is going to continue, people, we need to basically take into account a bounce. We need to bounce, right? We're not just going to keep going down. And the bounce points are going to be 43,365. Boing, boing. From there, something along the lines of that. Yeah, we'll just have to see how that plans out there, guys. But yeah, a few things to take into consideration there. And let me jump to the chat quickly. We got Sai coming through there. Hi, Chester. Nice to see you on the stream again there. If BTC goes down to 42K, how much alt's going to come down? I'm eyeing on Sol and Luna. Sofaline? Hopefully that's how I'm saying your name right. But at this point in time, we did talk about Solana. Let's talk about Solana, baby, quickly, right? Solana, quickly, just quickly. We were talking about this yesterday. We did see huge pumpage to the upside. We were sat, when were we streaming? It was around this sort of zone here. We sat literally at the top. And I said, look, we cannot climb Mount Everest, guys, without resting at base camp 1 or going down and getting some more air. Mount Everest, biggest mountain in the world. That's the analogy there, guys. Parabolic. It's very, very, very steep, okay? Now, at this point in time, we climb Mount Everest. I said, look, we need to rest. We need to consolidate. We need to do something. Otherwise, we're going to run out of air and we're going to die halfway up Mount Everest. We can't be doing that. So for it to be healthy, we need to basically retrace. We actually retraced quite a lot here for Solana, which is absolutely fine. After pumping around 60%, I do believe it was, we've retraced back to 20%. And then we're seeing a nice progressive buying up scenario coming through there. And as you can see, these wicks coming down, it just shows the confidence that is forming here for Solana, because the price is obviously dropping. Then the limit orders are just being filled, bringing the price literally near enough back up to entry. No, back up to open there. So yeah, there's a few scenarios coming through here, and this is why we are seeing a nice reversal in the trend. Obviously, the retail people are really jumping in here, looking pretty good indeed, I must say. Now, in terms of Solana right now. Wait, I didn't finish Bitcoin. Let me do Bitcoin, and then I'll get back to Solana. See, I just go off on a tangent. But yeah, Solana and Luna at this point in time. Luna quickly is down quite a bit, and we did see huge pumps from yesterday, so I will jump to that. Let me put it on my request list for you. Sofaline, I hope that's how you say it. Solana and Luna. So you've just completely thrown me off there. No, it's my fault, right? You look yellowish, Chester. Is it just me? Yeah, I actually went to the sunbed yesterday and got a nice tan on. I'm joking, I didn't. I actually I fixed my camera, but I still need to play with the settings. But I didn't want to be late on the stream today and mess around with it for 4 hours. So yeah, I do look a little bit tanned, a little bit yellow. Compared to yesterday, I look like a ghost, right? I look so white. But yeah, I actually I'm not like really white. I do actually have a tan, so this is probably good coloring, right? Hopefully. We'll see. You look yellowish. Okay. The 88 guy said he was thinking of an $80 ADA at the end of the year. That's very ambitious. Ambitious. Very ambitious. ADA, $80. Don't think so. Try black tea with lemon and honey. That will help you a lot. 1920s remedy. That's interesting, because I do what's it? I don't want to say it wrong. It's Makahaka honey or something. Makuta honey or something from New Zealand. I do have that honey, and that is pretty good. But yeah, I haven't tried it with black tea, right? Might have to do a bit of that. So Gordon's saying, can we do a bit of KSM? KSM is on the list first in terms of the request list, guys, so I will get to that. Let me just finish up with Bitcoin, and then I'll smash some requests. And we've got any news on Clover Finance? I think that's CLV. I haven't looked at that in quite a while, man. It didn't really interest me that much, but I will have a look at that for you there. 10's only, not a problem. CC, hi. Nice to see you on the stream. He says Doodoo wants a stream. Yeah, I do say Doodoo wants a stream, right? But yeah, you'll have to excuse me today, guys. My throat is really, really bad, but I'm here none the least. And that's the main thing, right? providing constant TA for you guys. But yeah, anyway, let's get into this, right? Let's get into this. At this point in time, we have seen the reversal here coming through here for Bitcoin, this downtrend coming through. Very nice indeed, I must say, referencing this trend looking like so. Very good indeed. The reason why I'm saying it's good, a lot of you are probably holding a lot of altcoins going, no, it's pulling our altcoins down. It's pretty horrible, as Solana is saying here. But we need to be healthy, right? In order for this to be a healthy trend, we need these pullbacks. To pull back, we pull back 11% here. At this point in time, we've barely even pulled back, and that's why I'm looking at 42K for the healthiest scenario for the uptrend to continue here for Bitcoin. And I think you guys should be too, right? That should be the healthiest scenario. And hey, look, we're still only going to pull back literally near enough 12% there. If we are going to get to that 11%, if we are going to get to that 42,247, but that's what I've got my eyes on here, guys. And also, as I was saying before, we did have a hash ribbons long signal coming through there for the longer term time frames. And if you guys are new to this indicator, it's pretty goddamn reliable, I must say. If I can bring up the strategy tester, started with 10 grand, now currently sat at 69,000. 5 trades, 80% profitable. Obviously, it's you can get more data on the other charts here, but this is just for the Binance chart. And the only time we actually lost a trade on this chart was that March crash last year. So yeah, it's a pretty goddamn good indicator in terms of percentages, right? Look at that long bang. Look at that, all the way from near enough 19,000 all the way up to literally 49K. Amazing stuff there. We've just had a long signal here for the hash ribbons indicator, but I'm pretty sure every YouTuber is out here showcasing this indicator now, so it only makes sense for the whales to literally just counter trade it, and that's why I waited for a better entry coming through here. I actually entered below our entry point here at 44,000. I think I got in around 43,600, around that sort of area there. So we'll just be holding that basically until we get another close coming through there on the algorithm, on the indicator there. And if you guys did want this indicator, just go to your indicators section, and if you type in hash ribbons backtest there, just type in a bit of hash. And then it comes up, hash ribbons backtest Bitcoin Beats. Shout out to Bitcoin Beats, who's probably in the chat, or maybe he's gone. But yeah, if you didn't want that indicator for free, it is there. Go check that out and do some backtesting and have a little fun with the strategy tester. That's always fun out here, right? Because you can go settings, you can play with the leverage, you can play with say we just do 10x for now or something like that. It's going to bring, that's obviously really messed up the profit there. But yeah, obviously just have a play with it, guys, and you do stop loss percentages and stuff like that. It's quite good fun when you've been looking at charts all day and you're like, you know what, I'm done with a bit of TA. Let me just do some indicators and strategy and backtest. It's good fun out there. But yeah, in terms of Bitcoin, as I was saying, we do need to see us come down to this 42,000 zone for it to be a nice healthy uptrend. Hey, we could come up from here, but ideal scenario, we want to be retracing literally like 11, maybe 12% for a continuation to the upside. And as you can see here, we're currently sat on a bull market barrier. The bull market barrier here, guys, if it's blue, we're in a bull market. If it's red, we're in a bear market. If we're really, really, really red, if we're really red, as you can see here, we're still in a nice undecided area right now because we are coming up to retrace that. If we are going to see us actually have the continuation to the downside here, setting lower lows, then it's pretty much a confirmed bear market there, guys. But at this point in time, with a healthy uptrend like this, it's looking very much like we could have the continuation to the upside and see huge new all-time highs be set for Bitcoin and probably crypto in general, right? I'm going to touch on the Bitcoin dominance quickly, just because that's actually, we've actually seen a bounce point coming through from that, right? And that obviously means people are moving their money from Bitcoin, so from the altcoins back into Bitcoin, right? Which is interesting, and it's absolutely explained. It's absolutely explainable. The reason why, because we're having a bit of a dump. People are realizing they can get Bitcoin at a cheaper price, right? So yeah, this is why Bitcoin dominance is going up, and you're finding that your altcoins are going down a bit, right? Which is absolutely fine considering. Come on, guys, let's not be greedy. Considering a lot of them have been going up like 20-30% in the space of like a day. So we need these little retracements, and this is why I've been stressing about. We need these retracements for it to be a healthy chart, right? We can't just expect it to go Mount Everest and not falter along the way. Now, this is interesting stuff because we have got the 200 SMA coming through here, which unfortunately we lost. Unfortunately, guys, yes, we did lose it. Yes, I know. We were above it for quite a while, and we have lost it, right? We're currently finding that resistance. We did come up and test it here on the daily chart, but on this daily candle, sorry, but you sounded just like Hammy. Yeah, I do sound like Hammy, right? We got the same voice. But yeah, I've got a really bad throat today, so apologies if I'm not full of energy and going crazy, right? Let me look at this chat quickly. Good morning, Tim T. Nice to see. ADA is in the list. No, 88 isn't on the list, man. But let me see if I can get that going for you. I can't promise a lot of stuff today, just because we'll just see how my voice goes, guys, because I don't want to be ruining it too much. It's not good, fam says. Nice to see you on the stream there, fam. Shashir, nice to see you on the stream there. Shashir. US market is looking bearish right now. And you know what that means? Bearish crypto, right? And that's absolutely fine. We do need that. We actually need that. So it's absolutely fine if we come down to 42k. Very nice bounce point coming through there. That's the ideal scenario for Bitcoin. So yeah, let's actually hope that we can get that. Say Girthy. Girthy. Probably sounded just like Hammy then, right? Hey, C. How's it going? You feeling better today? Actually, I must say, bro, my throat is worse. I think in terms of feeling like the flu and ill in general, I'm actually fine. I'm not feeling like ill or anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't be streaming. But I just have a bad throat and struggling to speak. So it's primarily on just talking, right? So I'm having to rest my voice in the day and stuff like that. And hey, you get that for talking live into a microphone for literally like an hour or two each day. So yeah, and I'm building an academy as well, so I'm continuously using my voice. So see, I need a bit of I can't think of the word. Voice rehabilitation. fasting my voice or something along the lines of that. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway. That's pretty much Bitcoin summed up here, guys. We are seeing the resistance coming through from this bull market barrier. The target, if we are going to see a nice bounce point coming up from this 42k, we are going to be looking at around that 46,591. On the scenario that we do lose 42k, that would be pretty poor, right? And the reasoning for that is, guys, if we lose 42k, we are going to be having a bit of resistance playing out here. And hopefully that doesn't bring us down there like so. And also, if that is to happen, we're going to see some sort of potential head and shoulders pattern play out. And then obviously, there's going to be the target. And we don't want that. We don't want that. Because if that happens, guys, it's going to be awful, right? It's going to be pretty bad, bringing all the altcoins down with it. And hey, at the end of the day, if this is just a filthy bull trap coming through here from the whales, to be honest, I'm really not going to be that surprised. And the reasoning for that is, all it takes is Elon Musk and Jack to jump on a B-word conference here. And look, since then, the price has just been going up continuously, right? And he didn't even say he was going to accept voice detox. That's the one, voice detox. So yeah, he didn't even say, Elon didn't even say he was going to accept Tesla accept BTC for Tesla anymore, right? So yeah, you know what I'm getting at. The uptrend is just a bit too good to be true, and when things are a bit too good to be true in crypto, they usually are, right? So I really wouldn't be surprised if we did see some sort of curl over head and shoulder pattern looking like so, right? So yeah, we'll see how we go. But at the end of the day, 42,000 is going to be the healthiest thing to basically aim for here for the continuation to the upside, even though it is a downtrend, right? But yeah, as I was saying here, let's jump to the weekly. This pretty much sums it up as well. As I was saying here at the start of the stream, I did touch on this very briefly indeed. 4 green candles in a row. That's pretty unhealthy price action for Bitcoin, pumping up 68%. We need to see some sort of retracement. And as I said, the ideal scenario is 42k on the target there, right? Let me have a look at the charts. We don't need that. My money decreases. Fam, if it's a hodl, you don't sell at a loss. You hold it. God, my throat. Right, let's do some altcoins. My altcoins of the day. Sorry, Diego, I haven't really said hello to you yet, so I've seen you in the chat pumping by. Good Lord, I am late to the party. Still not eating caviar, but happy to see you live again, mate. Hope you're well. BTC to 42k today. XRP under the dollar. Potentially, if BTC does hit 42,000 there, then obviously XRP is going to get dragged through the dirt with it, right? So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And you'll be happy to know, Diego, XRP has claimed one of my altcoins of the day, so you're going to get a bit of that. Don't you worry. You want a bit of algo on the chart as well, on the request list. So let me put algo there and see what's good. See if I can't promise anything today, just because obviously I've got a really bad voice. And hopefully I can hold out. 25 likes as well, guys. You guys are killing it. Can I put a 30 like target on the table? If we get to 30 likes, my voice might get better. Eddie drops like, oh no, you're working in pounds, Gallo. We can't be doing pounds, I'm afraid, bro. We're all about the dollar here. No, I just I don't work in pounds. Even though I'm English, I figure I started trading and stuff, and it's just 10 times easier with all the exchanges that I use to just do it in dollars, man. And obviously, I'm not going to be in England forever, so I'm going to be all international, and they're primarily dollars, so that's why. Good day, sir, says Ty. Now would be a good time to move from alts to BTC. To be honest, Ty, at the end of the day right now, we're seeing a red day. We're seeing alts go up over the last like 3 days quite strongly, right? Example, Solana, right? Solana's gone up literally like 68%, I think it was, or something along the lines of that. In the space of 71 up there. So yeah, it's gone up quite a lot recently. So if you see on your alts actually pump like this, completely take the greed factor out, man. Completely take the greed factor out. Just go, look, I've made huge gains in the space of literally like 3 days. You should be taking profit. As soon as you hit new all-time highs there, you not new all-time highs, but new highs of the trend, you should really be taking profit continuously and then buying back on these dip scenario things coming through here. Because at the end of the day, the trend is your friend until it comes to the end, right? Until it comes to the end. Because at this point now, we could see BTC come all the way to 42K, and then this could literally have a straight up reversal coming through there. And what have you lost out on? You'd have lost out on all of these gains coming through here. So we're not about that. We're not about greed. We're on about taking profit at every not all of it. I'm not saying get out. I'm saying just remember to take profit at every single new high of this new high of the trend, right? If the trend is going to continue, amazing, as long as you're taking profit all the way. And that way, if you do see insane reversals coming through there, you're still going to be having profit accumulated in your account and then just buying up the dips as you go up. It's as simple as that, guys. And the more you do that, the more you ride that trend. The trend is a friend until the end. The trend is our friend, and we ride it till the end. That's what we say here. So yeah, as long as you're doing that, you're continuously accumulating, right? So yeah. But obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm just here to educate and give you guys my insight onto how I do things and how I make my paper. Because you know why we're here. We all know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. That really hurt my throat. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. So yeah, let's go. Can you put Algo on the list? Thanks for streaming again. P.S. You think XRP is going to go under $1? Let me have a little look for you, Diego. Hi, bro. Is the old season start, or we have to wait until the best moment to buy altcoins? What level needs to keep BTC? JR, BTC needs to hold 42,000. BTC doesn't hold 42,000, then as I was saying, it is looking like a very dirty head and shoulders pattern playing out here on the daily chart. And if that is going to happen, then it's going to be rough, right? It's going to be pretty rough. Something along the lines of that. And then obviously the target is going to be around that 29K, 30K again. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. We've been there. We don't want to go there. Let's not do that. Let's actually see the progression. Let's see a nice reversal to the 42K, bounce straight up, and then have the continuation to the upside. And let's see some sort of mirror action of the previous bull run. And that would be very nice, wouldn't it? Something along the lines of this. That would be very nice to see. Nice retracement coming through, smashing through the bull market barrier, finding a level of support there, and then seeing new all-time highs set for BTC. And obviously we know what that's going to do for the altcoins. It's going to bring them all to the goddamn moon. So yeah, hopefully that is going to happen there. Yeah, that's the idea. Why does Ham and yourself both have sore throats? You guys arguing about Bitcoin? Says Fam. No, sir. So he's actually in Thailand and I'm actually in England. So we're miles away. So it's not like a virus that's going around the house or anything like that. It's I don't know. I think it's just voice exhaustion at the end of the day. I think it's just voice exhaustion from speaking to a microphone and doing this every day. It gets to you a bit. It's great fun. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'm a massive believer in enjoying your job. If I didn't enjoy my job, I wouldn't do this. And the fact that I'm educating you guys every single day, and I had people message me like, oh, thank you so much for your time. This has been absolutely amazing. I've learned so much. That really does mean a lot to me, right? And that's why I do what I do. That's why I sometimes have bad voice and stuff like that, right? But at the end of the day, I still wake up on a Monday morning and I'm happy and I'm there like, yo, I can't wait to do this today. Like, come on, let's go. So a big believer in that. If you hate Mondays, then you hate your job. Then something's wrong, because if you work on Monday to Friday 9 to 5 and you hate it, you're wasting 70% of your life. Simple as that. He's joined the board at Doge, ain't he? Oh God, has he? Dreadful. Really, ever since Elon really started manipulating crypto, it really did bug me. And I respected Elon massively, because arguing over the phone. We actually don't argue as brothers. We're pretty good. We just don't argue. It's pretty mad. But yeah, as soon as Elon sort of jumped into crypto quite heavily and started manipulating it, it really drove the confidence of crypto down. And the reasoning for that is if you can manipulate an asset by 20% by literally tweeting something, the governments are going to see that and they're going to go, no, we're not accepting that. We're not being a part of that because it's just so manipulated and so easy to manipulate. It just shows the confidence in the assets isn't there. And the moment Elon started to do that continuously, a lot of like governments around the world were just like, no, we're not going to mess with crypto for a while. And then obviously the dog coin came out, and that obviously had a huge effect, right? Let me have a little look at the chat. They're arguing over the phone. Also hit joins with Elon. Also join with Elon. Oh, that's interesting to see. The creator of Ethereum joined with Elon. I hate work, but gotta pay the bills. Hey Gordon, I had to pay the bills too, man. Then I studied trading. 6 hours of my evening every day. I was a plasterer on a construction site, man. I hated it. I did it for like 4 years, trying to be an entrepreneur. Well, I was an entrepreneur, starting businesses and all that stuff. Granted, didn't work out. That's the life of an entrepreneur, though. Businesses come, businesses go. If they don't make money, you got to shut them down. It's as simple as that, right? But you learn many things along the way. I got to like 4 years of doing plastering and trying to start businesses and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get straight into trading. And I studied the 6 hours a night, and now I quit my job, and now I do this every day, which is, it's great. What do you think about ICP? I think ICP is going to revolutionize the internet, JR, and I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But, no one is ready for the technology, and the reasoning for that is, you saw the funding, you saw ICP jump into the top 10, I think it was, top 10 cryptos with a backing of about 30 billion in terms of a market cap there, and from there, it just got sold into massively because no one was really ready to accept it. And now we saw the price. I don't know what it's sat at now. I think last time I checked it was $70. But obviously Bitcoin has done some bits recently. So it might even be up at like 90 or something like that. Maybe we should check it quickly. Just because I'm intrigued here. Hello? Oh, okay. Back down to 57. But yeah, I think annoyingly, we're a little bit of a long way off from ICP. But at the end of the day, it is going to be huge in the future. So I think the hodl for ICP is going to be a long-term thing. But when it does eventually get there, it will do very, very well indeed. Say a bit of a double bottom there. Interesting. It's probably completion of the measure move anyway. But yeah, anyway, there would be I do think ICP is going to do very, very well, but unfortunately the big dogs, the big funding that we did see there, look how high it actually got to, and crazy stuff at open. All the funding that we did see there, you see all the main investors, they're just selling into the people that bought it around this zone, because the confidence when the coin jumps into the top 10 cryptocurrencies, I'm going to say top 20 just in case I'm wrong there, when it jumps to the top 20 cryptocurrencies, a lot of retail people are going to buy it. Retail people bought it, and now the big dogs are just selling into it because none of the major corporations, none of the major governments in the world are adopting it, right? So I do think ICP is going to do well in the future. And if you don't know about ICP, I do some research. I'm learning and studying, but it's harder to quit the day job at 50. I'll settle for an early retirement, though. That's what we all want, man. We all want to be on a beach sipping pina coladas. That's the goal, right? As long as you're trying, that's the main thing. I'm very fortunate. I'm still really young, right? Still really, really young. Very, very, very fortunate. If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be retired by 30. No, I won't. I won't retire till, I don't know, probably 80 or something like that. My end goal is to have a company like Richard Branson and just have like a massive corporation that's run legitly and respects his staff, right? But huge entrepreneur, huge aspirations as well. Ain't gonna stop this grind. But yeah, anyway, double bottom here for Ethereum. This is why I chose my altcoin of the day here. Reason for that is I'm gonna jump down to a smaller term time frame. And this is absolute gold coming through there. Made a little bit of profit coming through, shorting this zone as we left the 55, as we broke out this chart pattern here. Very nice indeed. Only a 3% gain, just because I shorted it down to the previous high low point coming through there, and that's the kind of the healthiest scenario you can do there. We're currently sat on that in terms of a level of support there. Chat's popping off here. ICP had and still huge overhang. Yeah, that's why the price dropped so much. I'm not touching ICP until all the founders have either sold or burned their tokens. Interesting. Jamaica. I've heard like white people can't go to Jamaica because apparently it's unsafe or something for them, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I would love to go to Jamaica. seen photos and stuff. It looks absolutely amazing. And obviously, I love culture. Love culture. Lloyd's Bank have advertised for a crypto person to join their company. Interesting. Interesting. And have Walmart and advertise for someone to look into crypto payments. Crypto's gonna be there, but if you think all these banks and all these huge corporations and stuff, they're doing this. Amazon have been advertising for blockchain people for like so long now, months and months. But at the end of the day, they can employ as many people as they want into crypto and all of that stuff. But until a government actually regulates it in their country, so like Lloyd's is primarily England, right? If the government, they're not going to fully invest everything in it if the government haven't actually given a proper say on it. Because the moment that they do that, the moment that say the English government say nope, it's illegal, we're not messing with that. All these massive corporations, they're going to waste so much money, right? And they're not about that, so they're playing it safe at this point in time. But yeah, nice little Ethereum short there. At this point in time, I would be looking for something in the future. And there's a couple of scenarios that could play out here, guys. And the reason why I chose this as my altcoin of the day is because we did break out. And I did want to say, made a little bit of money there. Very good indeed. Only 3%, but hey, 3% is 3%. That's what we all love for it. Got to go Jamaica, bro. They love all people. One of the best experiences I've ever had. Oh, cool, man. That's sick. I'm happy about that. That's cool. Yeah, definitely. I'm yet to like proper travel the world. I've been on holidays and stuff like that and seen a bit of culture, but I do want to really explore this planet that we're on, right? All about that. And the beauty of my job now, I can do it from anywhere in the world with Wi-Fi. And pretty soon everywhere's going to have Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's the ideal scenario, right? If we come up here, back to crypto for now, if we do come up here, guys, and we do have some sort of retest coming through, it is going to be a retest of this parallel channel, and we could be looking at the completion of said measure move, right, in terms of percent for another sort of short position coming through there. Obviously, guys, we are going to be referencing Bitcoin to see what Bitcoin is going to be doing there. Obviously, that's obviously going to depend on the price of Ethereum. When I open my bar in Portugal, everyone that watches Chester gets a free drink. That'd be quite cool. And hopefully I can educate them in TA as well. Let's all get drunk and learn TA. But yeah, anyway, this would be the retest sort of zone here. Obviously, we do have the 55 moving average. The ideal scenario is coming up, testing the 55, testing the 10 simple as well, and then potentially shorting from this zone if we are going to see a curl over in the trend actually happening there. The next lower high that we do have to challenge is going to be up here, miles away. Very, very bearish indeed right now in terms of this trend. I can see it's actually having the continuation to the downside, probably seeing this grey box zone actually get tapped here, and that's going to be sat around that 2,920 zone there. But guys, I must say, we've seen the growth for Ethereum recently. This uptrend is unlike any other uptrend. It's been behaving abnormally to BTC, abnormally to everything else. It's looking very, very good indeed. We do have a double bottom target coming through here, as I was talking about a second ago. Right, the double bottom target to the upside there is 3,600. I do think that is going to get hit. Right, I do think that is going to get hit, but I would expect some sort of bounce point coming through from this grey box zone first, as we didn't quite get there on the previous wick, and that's sat around that 2,917 there. So yeah, that's a point to be looking out for. Chester, where is that go to the beach signal? Go to the beach. Put me down for a bottle of bourbon. Oh, I love a bottle of bourbon. Portugal's lovely. Yeah, I've been to Portugal actually when I was a bit younger. I think it's very up and coming, right? I went to the Cliché, I went to the Algarve, the tourist central bit, right? So I haven't really explored the other side of Portugal. One of my best mates is Portuguese, and we're yet to go. But I'm sure we will in the future. But I've heard Portugal is really, really nice and more like the really cultural areas, right? But yeah, so I think it's got huge upside potential as a country. It's pretty hot at the moment, right? Might be wrong. But yeah, that's Ethereum. Let me jump to Binance Coin. The reason why I chose Binance Coin today is because if we are going to see downtrends actually continue, there is a pretty good horizontal to horizontal short position coming through there. Only around a 2.64%. We are going to be breaking a previous low if we do get that, so it's going to be classing as a breakout. And then obviously we do have a higher low point to bounce off there as well. Just wanted to touch on that briefly. We are breaking down from a rising wedge pattern, which is absolutely fine. We did see the completion of a measure move here. Just did want to touch on that. And that's why it is claiming my altcoin of the day there. Nothing really great about it. I didn't really want to jump into it. It was a bit too fast for my liking. We did lose the volume weighted ATR band there, but still a bit too crazy for my liking here. But yeah, if we do lose this zone here, we are looking at a nice 2.6% gain there for the chilled music. Damn, I forgot to put the music on. Thanks, Tim. I keep doing this, right? I do apologize, guys. Hopefully that's on now. Yeah, sometimes I do forget to do that, which does suck. Let's do a. Should we do a vote? Let's do a vote. Oh God, my voice, right? Let's do a BTC vote, right? Let's do it on the. Let's do it on the midterm. Let's do it on the midterm here, guys. Now, I'm gonna make this very simple, very easy. Let me put 42,000 on the chart there. We'll do it to this horizontal, right? Let me plot that in so it's a bit more visually appealing there. 42,000. Let's get rid of this one for now. 42,395. What I want from you guys here, what I want from you, it's your turn. Speak up. A 2 in the chat if you think we are going to come down to 42,000 and see us come down and have a proper healthy retracement here for Bitcoin, right, on the long term and the midterm here. Proper nice healthy retracement down to 42,000. Or I want a 1 in the chat if you think we're going to come all the way back up to 47,000 and this is just a little bit of unconfidence, a little bit trappy in the market, seeing this downtrend playing out like so, and convincing everyone that we are going to actually have a dump there. 1 if you think we're going to come up to 47, and 2 if you think we're going down to 42 there. So yeah, let me know in the chat there, and we will see how that goes over the course of the live stream, and I will be touching on this vote in the Telegram. If you want to join the Telegram, guys, the link is in the description. That'd be cool stuff in there. Toy Wolf says creamy retracement coming through there. Nick says, hey Chester, can you look at XRP if you haven't already? Just join the vid. Not a problem, man. I've actually got XRP on my altcoin of the day, actually, and that is next. So you've done very well there. It is next on the stream there. So yeah, we've got voting coming through there. We've got Green Goblin 1, Grant Your Wish 1, Joseph 2, 69 says Alexander 2 from Illustru, Nick's 1, Pat's 2, Restless is 1. So the narrative right here, guys, is I think 1, I think. And Benjamin, probably. Pretty bad at reading there, bro. Apologies if I got it wrong. So yeah, it's looking very much like that everyone is saying 1, and this is going to be a bit of a trap to the downside, right? And hey, you could be right. We're just looking at, if we invalidate this, if we invalidate what's going on here, this higher low, then we are going to looking like we're going to be coming down. But at this point in time, we are seeing a reversal in the trend. It's looking not too bad. It's not too bad at this point in time, but we are looking at also another retest coming through from this parallel channel as well there, guys, for Bitcoin. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this does plan out. But at this point in time, guys, I think a lot of people are saying 1. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Last index there as well. And hey everyone, last index is nearly completed the riddle. He's nearly won the giveaway. So if you're really competing there, guys, I think he might even complete it today, right? So just get in gear if you do want to win. Yeah, he's gonna win 3 months access to my indicators, which is cool. Or like 3 of my indicators, which is cool, and also some private tutoring. Good morning. I keep falling asleep at work. Hey man, welcome to crypto. We've already been to 42k many oftentimes. We haven't been to 50k in a while. Hey man, I do agree with you. But we've fallen below the bull market barrier here, and also we have lost the 200 SMA here as well there. So it's looking pretty rough. Curl over in the trend. It's just this higher low point that we are basically talking about here. So this higher low point that we are talking about here. If we lose that, then we are probably going to be coming down as well. Hope we have a reversal so we can plan our next move. That would be nice, wouldn't it? The sample here is 40 people who watch the charts 10 hours a day. Pretty much, that's it. The dip was just too slow, says Green Goblin. I feel we going up. The dip was slow? Are you there? Look, it's huge, bro. It was really fast. It's really fast. But the retracement that we are seeing, the buy-backing momentum, you see these wicks, right? These wicks that we got here, the Bitcoin here on the hourly, this just shows the momentum to the upside that is being formed. It's quite a common thing right now. There's a lot of confidence. This shows confidence in Bitcoin that people are really trying to get this at lower prices, right? So yeah, it's good to see out here. We'll just see how that goes, guys, and see who is right in the chat tomorrow. Potential head and shoulders neckline at 38k. Yes, sir. I was doing a head and shoulders pattern like so, right? Because obviously there's many coming through on the charts there. This is going to be my prediction head and shoulders pattern. Awful. 29,000. That's gonna be that's gonna be but yeah, I see what you're saying. That's gonna be the target price point if we do get actually down there. So yeah, we'll just leave that on the chart. Actually, no, we're not gonna leave that on the chart. Well, we can always reference that, guys, on the future streams coming through there. We'll go down first because the S&P looks bad. Yeah, very good point indeed. Bullish stock market, bullish crypto, bearish stock market, bearish crypto. I haven't actually looked at pre-market for crypto yet, but we'll see what's good. Yeah, altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I choose to showcase to you guys. Already done Ethereum. This is Binance Coin here. If we do see lower prices get hit for Bitcoin there, it's likely that the altcoins are going to falter as well. And hey, we've been trending up for quite a while. So what's a nice retracement coming through there? This would be a nice short position I would be looking for. Horizontal to horizontal, very simple stuff indeed. Invalidating previous lower low points coming through of this downtrend, and also coming down, testing this high low point as well there. So yeah, we'll just see how that plans out. See how that plans out. And guys, I do have a really bad throat, so I'm gonna have to slow down a bit again. But yeah, next on the charts that we are going to showcase today is XRP. This is pretty crazy stuff indeed. The reason why I have chose this as my altcoin of the day is because, as you can see here, very nice parallel channel, nice uptrend coming through that. We did actually break this to the top side. Very nice trade coming through here in terms of a measure move. Let's have a look at that quickly. That is looking something along the lines of this, obviously all the way up to this horizontal point coming through like that. That was a very nice juicy trade indeed, 18% if I may say so myself. Now at this point in time, the reason why this is claimed my altcoin of the day right now is because we're at a pretty crucial point, right? If we look at there's so much going on in the chat, I can't really be reading it, otherwise I'll just be going reading the chat all the time, and I've got a lot to get through, and we're literally at an hour now. So yeah, XRP right now, guys, obviously huge downtrend coming through here. As you can see, huge downtrend coming through. We can see this this falling wedge pattern as well. This top side that we are looking to come up and test, that's going to be the break zone. If we can break that, then it is going to be looking a bit better to the upside, right? That's the ideal scenario. But let's take into account, guys, we have come down and we've retested what we saw here. We've retested what we saw here in terms of this rising parallel channel. The measure move for that to the upside is something along the lines of this, and that's obviously going to be bringing the price all the way up to this downward sloping resistance line there, and that's sat at around that $1.22. If we can see this bounce point actually play out, if we are going to see this play out, I would be looking for a potential long position as we break this horizontal here, and then longing it all the way up to the completion of this measure move. That, in terms of percent, is going to be something along the lines of this, right? Going to be around a 7% gain there for XRP. Definitely something to take into consideration. But at this point in time, we're still in a downtrend, still waiting for a breakout. We could see us actually come down lower. If we do come down lower, guys, let me just remove this quickly because this isn't a trend line, right? Let me remove that. I don't want you to get misconstrued or whatever the word is. But yeah, if we do actually come down lower and this trend does continue, that's absolutely fine as well, because we are still going to be looking for another bounce point coming through off the top side of this rising parallel channel there. And hey, if we lose that, we've got a volume weighted ATR band to catch us as well, roughly around $1 there. So yeah, maybe even coming down to this this high low point around that 93 cents. Obviously, going on the basis that Bitcoin goes to the toilet there. If that is a scenario, we could see a huge wick to the downside. But I must say, at this point in time, XRP has got a lot of confidence in the market, right? Even though we are trending down, that's primarily due to crypto trending down in general. And we need a red day, guys. We've had literally like so many green days in a row now, and so many green weeks in a row, right? Let me jump that quickly. So many green weeks in a row, right? Oh, goodness me, what has happened on the chart there? Crazy stuff there, right? Let me get that. Sometimes my mouse sticks and it just throws it everywhere. Yeah, we've had so many 4 green weeks in a row there. So XRP, it's absolutely fine for this to be happening, right? It's a nice little healthy retracement after going up for a considerable amount of time, right? Absolutely fine, absolutely healthy. Now, what I would be looking for, if we did lose $1.06 there, likelihood of coming down to these sort of zones, that $1 sort of zone there, it's pretty likely, right? This downtrend to continue bringing us down to this sort of zone. I mean, let's go on the basis of us losing $1. XRP to lose $1. You'd need some serious, I think you need some serious price action for Bitcoin for that to happen, right? And at this point in time, we are trending down, so I'm not going to rule it out. But you do have pretty strong high low points to hold you up there. Pretty strong high low points to hold you up in terms of these here, and obviously huge level of support is going to be formed around this sort of zone here, guys. As you've got a volume weighted ATR band, you've got couple of horizontals plotted, well, not exactly plotted in there, but yeah, I would be more inclined to do some sort of box zone coming through there, probably looking, yeah, probably along the lines of that, right? So this would be the zone to basically be watching, to basically be bouncing from there, right? So yeah, interesting point to be watching there from XRP, and that's why I claim my altcoin of the day, because there's a nice bit of TA from an educational standpoint to basically showcase to you guys out here. And yeah, hopefully I explain that in a simple manner, for you newbies out there, new traders out there. Bro, it'll go like a year at least. I'm long XRP from $1.05.97 at the moment. $1.05.97. Where are we at now? $1. So you're in profit, man. You're in profit. That's pretty good. And at the end of the day, right? Did you long from? Yeah, nice long, man. Nice long, man. I would have probably taken a nice lump of profit at this wick to the downside, which we're currently testing at the moment in terms of a level of resistance coming through there. And there goes my throat. So I'm going to be moving on to the next altcoin now. And the next altcoin that I've chosen is my altcoin of the day from yesterday. This is VeChain, right? We're looking at a potential position here for VeChain. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Just my opinions on what I think might happen in the markets. Educational standpoint only. Let's talk about this rising parallel channel coming through there. We're waiting for some sort of breakout here. It is looking like we're going to break out to the downside here. If that is going to happen, the measurement to the downside is not going to be like that. It's going to be different. Let's do a bit of live measure moves coming through. Pulled 50% out so far. Nice work there. Grant you a wish. Making that cold hard paper. I know it is like that. I would be looking for, in terms of percent gains, the downside if VeChain is going to have corrections. It is going to be around 22%. I'm not going to rule this out just because we know a bit of fundamentals behind this coin. It's primarily Chinese, I do believe. It's primarily based in China and stuff like that. And we know their opinions on crypto at the moment. It's not hot, so I wouldn't be ruling this scenario out, but I wouldn't just be going for that huge take profit point of that 22%. I would be taking profit, staggering it all the way. We got a high low point here. We got horizontal coming through here. We got the 200 EMA coming up as well. So yeah, there's many take profits we can take into consideration there, guys. But at this point in time, we're looking for that breakout, looking for that retest, entry point, banging it down, short position to the downside. Obviously, depending on the whole of crypto as well there, guys, because we know that Bitcoin leads the market. But this, I just wanted to touch on that yesterday, and we're still basically, that's still a live position that we could be looking for. Theta token now. Very nice. A juicy position coming through there. I actually shorted this coming through, coming out of this 55 moving average. It was quick. It was very fast indeed coming through there. But I did get in. It was very nice indeed. And we did see us. So we lost the 200 coming through there. We lost the 55 on the 40 on the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour of the midterm here. Shorted it down from this zone, looking for the completion of the measure move. Was around an 8% there. Actually had take profit staggered. I had a take profit at this high low point here, and also another take profit at this 200 as well there. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Oh, sorry, and another take profit at this zone here. Right, as you can see here. Just confused me because it's a live price of where we actually are now. So yeah, short from this zone here, take profit here. Very nice indeed. Huge gains coming through there. But yeah, hopefully you guys did your own research on that from when I touched on this a few days ago. It was a very nice potential position for you guys to basically look out for and do your own research, of course. Let me jump to the next, and that's Luna. So Luna's pretty interesting at the moment, right? Because we did have a rising wedge pattern, pretty huge, pretty big rising wedge pattern. Obviously, dominant levels of resistance there. We did actually break that to the top side. We saw a completion of a measure move of around 11% there. Very nice stuff indeed. Very good stuff indeed there. And that's why it basically claimed my altcoin of the day. Came down for a lovely retest, banged it up from there, made a juicy 11% coming through their completion of the measure move. Now, on the point of this today, right, we could be looking at something else if we come down and see a retest happen again. Measure moves can happen more than once there, guys. So we're not going to rule that out. We're not going to rule that out at all. If that is going to happen, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. Another juicy long position coming through there. Going to be a bit bigger this time, around a 14% gain there, 15% then. So yeah, we'll just see how that plans out. But yeah, definitely something to do your own research on for the future if we are going to see a bounce down there, guys. Whew, bang those coins out quick. Chinese companies are sneaky, says CC. Funny stuff there. 32 likes as well, guys. You're absolutely killing it, even though I do have a really bad voice. What do you think of XRP right now as it may drop to 89 cents? I mean, at this point in time, I think XRP has had a very strong downtrend, but I did touch on that a minute ago. We do have quite a lot of support zones. Trying not to sneeze right now. let me jump to some requests, right? We've got a lot of support zones coming through for XRP. I did go into detail in a second ago on that. So yeah, if you did want to rewind the stream, you'll see all that stuff coming through there. KSM now. Let's see what's going through for KSM. Yeah, we were looking for a long position on KSM, right? Looking for a long position on KSM, but unfortunately the retest wasn't strong enough here coming through on the daily, and this is what we would be looking for here, just because obviously it is a daily chart pattern, more reliable, but yet still it takes a longer time to get to that confirmed entry point, and obviously with that you get the bigger percentages coming through there. Oh, my throat, man. We have 49.94% gain there for KSM there, and that's obviously going to be the measurement to the top side. At this point in time, in terms of the short term for KSM, we are looking at actually seeing that rejection coming through from this downward sloping resistance line. We lost the volume weighted ATR band. We came down. We lost the 10 simple. We lost the 21 moving average. We've got a pretty dominant horizontal level of resistance, which we're currently testing. As you can see, that's currently sat at around that 283 there. If we can see that that test actually get broken there and see the momentum to the upside there, then that's going to be very good indeed. But let's just take 1 second to talk about this filthy candle right here. Like, this is absolutely disgusting, and the reasoning for that is you can see us absolutely bang it up in terms of live price action there in the space of 4 hours. Let's jump down some time frames and see what actually happened here. Look at this. The sell-off power is literally so strong. You can see us actually bang it up. Very nice. Insane pumpage. Very good stuff indeed. Clearing the 55. And literally within 2 hours after that, we're back to literally that same entry point. So that obviously means there's a lot of selling power coming through to the top side here from KSM there, guys. So just please take that into account in the future coming through there. If we do get to this sort of zone again, we're likely to see some sort of sell-off coming through. Maybe not as strong, because that's very, very strong indeed, but some sell-off none the least before having any sort of continuation to the upside. That's obviously this dirty wiki candle explained there. But vice versa, it's the same sort of scenario coming through from this from the previous selling point as well. So yeah, it's kind of basically staggered both sides, right? So yeah, just be cautious. This zone is the range that we are going to probably be playing in for quite a while if we are going to see any more scenarios playing out like this. Yeah, in terms of a prediction here for KSM, I would still be watching this horizontal at 283 to see whether we are going to break it to the top side or break it to the bottom side. I would be looking for a correlative 4-hourly candle thing there. But at the end of the day, hold your applause, bro. Market indicators, yes. Oh, Chester, your favorite crypto viewer is here, says Slothback. Cool stuff. He actually didn't sneeze. What? I have a superpower. I can hold in my sneezes. I can't. I can't. But yeah, I didn't. It was pretty fortunate, because that's pretty peak when you sneezing on stream and stuff. Not good. So yeah, this would be the point to watch here. At the end of the day, guys, we are still in a downtrend for KSM, but we have seen a lot of confidence recently pulling up the market. So we'll just have to see how that plans out. At the end of the day, we need to look at Bitcoin here, because Bitcoin is pulling us down, and the confidence is still there to the upside. So yeah, we'll just see what this. Oh god. See what this horizontal is saying. We'll just see how that plans out. It's got insanely tired all of a sudden. I wonder why. Speaking on camera for an hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, KSM. Let me jump to Unilayer if I can find that chart. Okay. It's quite new. March this begun. Obviously huge uptrend, and then May. We all know what happened in May. Absolutely huge crypto crash coming through, and that's obviously signified some insane downtrend. At least we found a low, and we're seeing the trend actually have a reversal, challenging through lower highs continuously, smashing them. And I would say the next point to challenge, as you can see, we did actually come up and hit this zone here pretty crucially on this $1.09 there. If we can get over that, then yeah, it's going to be looking a bit more progressive to the upside. But you've still got lower highs continuously throughout this coming through there. So yeah, there's a couple of points to get over there, but the next challenge point I would say would be coin. Oh no, it's exactly the same correlative point there as well. So yeah, this is a major point to go over. If you can get over this zone, you might actually have a breakout to the top side here, and that breakout could consist of around literally that much in terms of around literally that much. Great terminology, mate. That's going to be a 27% gain there. If Unilayer is going to get there, right? What's going on? Yeah, that's pretty correlative point. Gonna leave that horizontal plotted in there, just in case I ever have to touch on this coin again. Yeah, that's what I'd say about that. The crucial point to watch would be that $1.08 there. I mean, in terms of what's happening, just because of Bitcoin, we are seeing a bit of confidence actually fall in the market here. But this downtrend, it's nowhere near as big as the downtrend for Bitcoin here. So yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. Lower highs being set here. So that would be the challenge point if we can get up there. If we can see this trend actually continue, that would be the challenge point to get over. If you can get over that, as I said, that's going to be the horizontal point to look out for as well. Solana. Sneezor +3. BTC is grinding up, says Toy Wolf. Look at that. It is grinding up. It's trying. It's trying. Yeah, we are testing this parallel channel coming through there. And also, we're going to potentially come up and test this 200 and maybe even the top side of this falling wedge pattern. If we break to the top side, then amazing. It's amazing. But at the end of the day, on the weekly here, guys, we do need to see this actually have a red week. Otherwise, we're gonna be pretty screwed. So as long as we don't close above that near enough 47 there, then we should be all good. So obviously for the week, guys, we've got a long way to go to the end of the week. I think what, 4 days? Yeah, 4 days and 15 hours. Solana coming through here. As you can see here, we did see insane pumps to the top side. We obviously saw that retracement. I was talking on stream yesterday around this sort of zone. And I was saying earlier here, guys. When we do see retracements coming through, that's absolutely fine, absolutely healthy. But when you see new all-time highs get hit, new highs of the trend get hit here, guys, you want to be taking profit all the way along and then buying the dip continuously. Trend is your friend, and we'll ride it till the end along those sort of lines there, guys. The retracement of around 28%, I do believe it was, something along the lines of that, right? No, 20% there. Retracement of 20%. It's absolutely healthy when we banged it up, literally like 70% there, I think it was. Yeah, 70% there. We banged it up. And then retracing 20%, that's absolutely fine for the continuation to the upside, for this to be a healthy uptrend, because you know what we say on this channel. You know when we climb Everest from the bottom to base camp 1, we need to be resting, getting some air, and then we have another leg up to base camp 2, right? That's the ideal scenario. Huge volumes now in BTC. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that goes. My sneezes are not COVID friendly. I could send it back to Wuhan. Yeah, Luna coming through there. Let me jump to Luna. I'm just literally going through the request list, guys. I've got Luna, CLV, ADA, and Algo next, and then I'm probably gonna call it a day because my voice is hurting and I wanna be good for tomorrow. I'm trying to find Luna. There it is. I want to be all good for tomorrow's stream. As you can see, breaking up to the top side here for Luna here. I think we touched on this yesterday. Potential position here. Potential position to the top side here. One sec, I just got to check my phone very quickly. Alright, okay. Nothing really that important. Just thought someone was needed me in terms of an emergency, but no, we're all good. Is BTC bull or bear, says Mr. Unknown? At the moment, on the short term, bro, it's pretty bearish in terms of this little micro downtrend, but we're pretty bullish in terms of the longer term time frame. The macro coming through, as you can see, very, very healthy uptrend right now. And in order for this uptrend to continue, we need a retracement to 42 for it to continue and be healthy. Retracement to 42, and then we can talk about banging it up yet again. But obviously, it's bringing up all the altcoins with it as well there. So yeah, looking pretty good at the moment. So I would say I'm bullish in terms of the long run here, but bearish in terms of this short term downtrend, right? Obviously, if you are new to trading, 4-hourly time frame, mid-term for me. Obviously, it's my own opinion, and longer-term time frame is the daily chart there. So yeah, if you did want to reference that and copy my TA on the chart there, not copy my trades, copy my TA from an educational standpoint. Now, Luna right now, but yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, Mr. Unknown. Didn't you touch on Luna already? I think I did touch on Luna already, man. But it's on the list, so I better do it. Crowbar in TradingView. Just Ethereum Classic, I think it is, or Ethereum Cash? No, it's Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic, right? Or ICP. What would be your pick? Good question. Very good question. Short term, Ethereum Classic. Long term, ICP. Definitely. Thanks for the financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, Mr. Slothbag. Yeah, so Luna right now, we're actually broken up to the top side. Yeah, I swear I touched on this. Could be looking at another move to the top side here. Did I? Yeah, it was my altcoin of the day from yesterday. That's why. Confusing me out here. Yeah, I did touch on Luna. This is Restless. Yeah, so thanks, man. I did touch on that. We made paper on that, I'm sure. So yeah, let me jump to Clover Finance now. I think it is CLV. Oh, God, my throat, man. Unfortunately, Mr. Unknown, I can't tell you what to do, I'm afraid, my good sir. But trade safe out there. My bake trade. For me, I trade the top 50 cryptos, and I don't think bake is in there. I know cake is in there. Might be wrong. Yeah, Clover Finance. I think this is Clover Finance. Obviously, we've seen progression to the upside since the start of August, after seeing a low point coming through of around 95 cents there. Currently trading at $1.58. They're not bad. Obviously, huge uptrends coming through here. Very, very, very steep here. I think this is I assume this was listed on Coinbase, not Binance. Maybe this is new to Binance. That's probably why. But yeah, we're seeing uptrends coming through there. Validation points, not too bad. Nearly cup and handle. And we know what happens with cup and handle. We usually have that continuation there. So we'll see how that plans out. If, depending on this most recent trend, the lower that we go, the less valid that it's going to be, unfortunately. We'll just have to see there, guys. But yeah, at this point in time, we are seeing a retracement coming through. I would be looking at minimum bounce point of this 55 moving average at $1.50. Let's jump down and see if we can get some more horizontals. We've got 200 EMA coming through there, set at around that $1.51 there. So we have to see how that plans out at this point in time. And as you can see, guys, very, very correlative point along this zone here. Could get some sort of grey box zone plotted in there. Maybe looking at something along the lines of that, right? And this is obviously going to be a zone to be watching here. Could be coming down, could be bouncing from this zone. Or if we lose this zone, the likelihood of coming down to this horizontal is the next target there. Tasman making me yawn. Yeah. I actually had a really good night's sleep last night compared to the one before. Compared to the one before, I couldn't sleep till, it was like, what was it? Like 2 a.m. or something stupid. But, yeah. ADA. This is interesting, right? Do you want to talk about ADA? Double bottom pattern coming through there. Measure move from the double bottom pattern coming through like so. Banging it up like there. All the way up. We actually saw the completion of the measure move when we saw ADA do its madness recently. Very good stuff indeed. Banging it up to the volume Wednesday TR went around that $2.14. Very nice indeed. Very bullish on ADA in terms of the long run here, guys. I do think it's going to take a lot longer than people think. Granted, I think they released the smart contracts, and that obviously did something. But I do think we're a bit of a long way off for ADA. We're still proper dipping the toes in terms of testing and stuff like that. In terms of countries actually adopting it. So long haul, I think it's going to do absolutely amazing. Sofaline. Thanks, Chester. Hope your throat gets better. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And hopefully, I can see you here tomorrow because it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. But yeah, no problem at all. Hope you have a good day if you are leaving. But yeah, this would be the double bottom measurement to the top side here, and obviously it's done very, very well indeed. We have actually seen that obviously fall off a cliff recently. We've seen the downtrend play out. We're bouncing off the 55. It's not the end of the world, guys. As long as this uptrend continues. We've obviously seen huge gains climbing Everest, consolidation period, falling down like so, and then seeing momentum gaining to the top side again. Very, very nice chart patterns indeed to see. I would be looking for a target point of the previous high, and that's going to be sat around this horizontal at $2.20 there. Yeah, I'm asking Sai the same question. What exchange is he looking? Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone's trying to find a volume here that Sai was saying, but let's see, volume in trading view. It's not. I don't think anyone's finding it there, bro. But yeah, that's going to be ADA. Let me jump to Algo, and then that's going to be it from me, guys. I'm going to do a little BTC update for you to end the stream, and then that's going to be it from me, man. Well, men, ladies, and preferred pronouns. Oh, as you can see here, we do have a broadening wedge pattern, which is pretty goddamn ugly. I hate broadening wedges. I do not like them. as you can see, it's a wedge, but it's the other way around. It's getting wider as we go along it. It obviously means bigger moves, but I prefer you get more of a gauge of the price, right? Because the reason why I don't like it is because these measure moves just get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And I'm not about that life. I'm not about the big measure moves. I'm on about. Roger says, you look so much better today. No more sore throats. Roger, I fixed my camera, but my sore throat got worse. My sore throat got worse, but yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream very shortly, so hopefully it does get better. Is the Bernie Madoff experience a good coin to invest in? Not sure. 35.2 billion volume on BTC. Pretty crazy. What time do you stream tomorrow, Chess? It'll be a morning stream. I'm getting back to streaming in the morning. Come on, sloth bag. Yeah, my preferred my stream. Now I'm getting back to my streaming schedule, right? It's going to be in the morning, so I'm not sure where you're from, bro, but probably around 9, 10 a.m. Probably more 8, 9 a.m. Just because I like a morning stream, right? I like to get up, do my stream, get it out of the way, and then I could do all my trading and all my other entrepreneur things throughout the day, right? So yeah, that's basically it there, guys. I'm going to be calling it a day. Pretty tired. So yeah, as you can see here, a little BTC update for you. We've obviously got a retest coming through from this parallel channel, obviously inside of this this falling wedge as well there, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see rejection coming through from this 45,917 there. That's going to be a rejection point if we do actually see us coming up to that zone there. But as I said, the measure move to be looking for BTC there would be something along the lines of this coming out of this parallel channel, which would be bringing us to this zone here. But also we do have a measure move to the downside of this falling wedge pattern as well there. High lows coming through as well there, guys, to watch out for. There's a lot going on in terms of this downtrend, right? And let's not rule out a reversal coming through, because obviously if we break it to the top side of this falling wedge pattern here, and hey, it could be something to look out for as well there. Now, in terms of the voting system that we did have there, guys, we did say a 2 bringing us down to 42k there, so we'll see if anyone's right later on in the Telegram to see if that does actually plan out. Or we said a 1, a complete recovery up to 47. Did we say there? Another retest of the 47 zone to the top side there. So yeah, we'll see what's going on there. And obviously the measure move to the top side for that is 4.18% there. But with that being said, guys, we do have bearish divergences coming through across the chart there, and also this pretty correlative point that we have been referencing for quite a while on the RSI there. So yeah, we'll just see what's going on there and see if we can get a retest from that zone there. So yeah, let's see what's going on. We're currently diverging actually on this downtrend on the 4 hourly, so we're probably looking for a bullish crossover coming through this. So yeah, we'll see what's good. A couple of things to take into consideration there, guys. And as I was saying here on the longer term time frames, let's just look at this trend for a second, just because we need to see some sort of retracement coming through there, and the ideal retracement for us there is back to 42k there. So hopefully we can get to that and see the progression to the top side from there. Ideal scenario. That's gonna be it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Have a good day. Good luck with your trades. Yeah, peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. See you tomorrow.